Here we go!
What is up, guys? My name is rksonic, but you could also call me Ruben. And today we are doing something that I've been wanting to do for a long time, and that is a tier list maker. I've always wanted to do these. I've always seen a whole bunch of, I've seen so many different videos of other, not just Sonic YouTubers, but just content creators in general, always making these tier lists about the craziest things, the silliest things. But we are a channel that focuses more on this blue rat looking guy that talks and runs really fast. So today we are going to look at every single Sonic game that has ever come out as far as this tier list says. I did not make this tier list, but there is a lot here, and I'm going to tell you right now, there are so many games on this list that I have never played in my entire life. So let's just those games we won't put up there, okay? So in case you don't know how this works, S tier are the games that I think are perfect, and D are the absolute worst Sonic games that I've ever played. I'm sure, you know, I could add one more, that would be an F, but, you know, for this tier list, we'll say D. D is the worst possible rank I can give a game. So, let's not waste any time, because there's a lot we gotta get through, and yeah. Okay, here we go. Sonic the Hedgehog, the original Sonic the Hedgehog, the guy, the game that started it all. This game started it all. I'm gonna be completely honest. Have I? Okay, yeah, I'm trying to remember. I recently finished the first Sonic game like last year, like playing Sonic Origins. Look, it's his first game, so, you know, without this game there is no Sonic, right? But I'm going to be real with you guys. I don't think this game is great at all. I don't even consider it to be good. I guess if I were to put it in B, that's like right down the middle. But I'm going to put it in C. Maybe I'll change it at the end, but I'm going to say C for now. It's a messy, I mean, I don't know. It's his first game. And there's just a lot to it that, you know, wasn't great, you know, at least in my opinion. I'm not gonna get into it. Don't hate me, okay? That's another thing. This is my opinion, so please don't get mad. All right? Okay. Sonic Unleashed, with a W, Unleashed, not Unleashed. This is the Sonic Unleashed that came out for the Nintendo Wii by a whole different team. It wasn't made by the same team. I've never played it. I think I played I think before I owned Sonic Unleashed on Xbox, I tried out Sonic Unleashed for the Wii, like when Blockbuster used to be a thing, and you could rent out all these games. And I remember renting out Sonic Unleashed for the Wii without knowing. And no, let's just say I'd never played it. I've seen it many times, but let's just say I've never played it before. Sonic Unleashed, on the other hand, if you've been following me on this channel, you know that this is one of, if not my favorite Sonic game of all time. Like, of all time. So, I'm not even going to hesitate. We're putting that bad boy in S. We got our first S. Sonic and the Black Knight. Okay. This is where things get interesting. Wait a minute. That says Sonic Unleashed up there, but there's another Sonic Unleashed. Whatever. Sonic and the Black Knight. I don't know. I like it. I loved it as a kid. If I was still like 10 years old, I would give this an S or an A. But let's be honest. One, the game is super short. The story is super short. But the thing is, though, like, I really like it because there is a lot to it. Sonic with the sword is badass to me. Like, I'll always defend that. Like, it doesn't matter if I'm 10 or 22 right now. Like, him with the sword is such a cool concept. The places you get to run through are pretty cool also. It's not the best looking game, but I will say that it has a pretty nice story. A story that has concepts like betrayal and all the Sonic elements that make a good, like, serious game, I guess. Like I don't know how to word it properly. It's a good. It has a good tone. It's lighthearted. It's funny, but it also takes itself seriously at some points. And you see Sonic's character shine in ways that you've never seen before in the Sonic series. I mean, like now we don't see that too often now. So this may cause some arguments, but I'm putting Sonic and the Black Knight as a B rank. If it had better controls, I probably would put it higher, to be honest with you, but yeah. Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Winter Games for the Wii. Great game, one of my favorites. I don't play it so often now, but I used to all the time. Really good, really fun. Yeah, let's put that. For a party game, I'll put it as an A. But as a main series Sonic game, no. Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Winter Games, that's the DS cover. I owned that also as a kid growing up. It had an not amazing, but it had a really fun story. It was really cool to me, like the thought of seeing, like, you know, the thought of controlling Sonic or Mario or whoever on like this little mini open world. It was cool. It was cool. It's not as good as the Wii version, so let's put that in B also. Sonic Spinball. D. I hated it. Like as a kid, every time I wanted to give it a shot, I couldn't. But it always had that nice like first level, like the song. I forgot how it goes. But it was cool. That's the only thing I can give it. I sucked at it. I don't know if it was me or the game to blame, but no, D. That's our first D. Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing, starring Banjo and Kazooie. Another fun spin-off for Sonic. Really good. I didn't know much about the other Sega characters at the time, and to be honest with you, I still don't now. But it's still fun. It's still a fun game. It's a great racing game. I haven't touched it in a few years, but it was good. It was good. I'll put that also at A. I mean, they didn't fail with it. It was a good game. Sonic the Hedgehog 4, Episode 1. Everyone hates this game. I mean, when I first played it, again, I was maybe 11 years old. I liked it a lot, you know, but I played it again recently, like a little bit. Yeah, it's mid. It's pretty mid. That can go right next to Sonic the Hedgehog for me, the original. Sorry. Sonic Freeriders. Another game that I loved as a kid because the thought of not having a controller and you know using the Kinect from the Xbox 360 to make Sonic jump, drift, whatever, it was super fun. I tried to 100% it, and that's when I got pissed, and I might have been again like 10 years old, so that's why I stopped playing it and never touched it again. But looking back at it now, yeah, it's not a good game. It looks good, it's pretty. It was Roger's first time voicing Sonic before Sonic Colors came out. But, no, it's a D. I'm sorry. Sonic Colors. Oh, man. This game, I feel like, gets talked about more now than ever. And I think that's because of how poorly Sonic Colors Ultimate did for Sonic fans. I don't know how it did in numbers. I don't know if it sold well. But Sonic Colors, oh my god. The first Sonic game I ever pre-ordered. I got that hair hat thing. The game itself was awesome to me. I loved it then, and I like it now. It's still good to me now. It doesn't matter if it's Colors Ultimate or Colors, it's a good game. There was no bugs for it when I played it on the 360. I mean the Xbox Series X. But the music was awesome. The level design was cool, at least for the 3D sections. But then, again, as you get older and you see what you don't like in these newer Sonic games, you know, that's when you start to realize, okay, so maybe it didn't age well for me. Like, now I look at Sonic Colors and I see a lot of the 2D sections that are in it, and I'm like, yeah, maybe I don't like that so much anymore. You know, you grow, you change, but Sonic Colors for what it is, A. A? Yeah, A. It holds a special place in my heart. Sonic Generations. Another really good Sonic game. You know what's funny? There's a lot about it now that I can look at and be like, you know, I didn't like that either so much. Specifically Classic Sonic, I guess. His level design, the level design in Sonic Generations for Classic Sonic was amazing. But I don't know. It's not like when I go to play Sonic Generations now, I'm not playing Classic Sonic. Unless I'm beating the game all over again, there's no point. Modern Sonic's levels were good, really good. Some of the best 3D level design that he's ever had. And then, in my opinion, some of the worst he's ever had. And I only mean that for a couple levels, like Planet Wisp. I think Planet Wisp for Modern Sonic is horrific. It sucks. But I'm not here to argue with you. You just have to listen to my opinion and accept it. I'm sorry. So, Sonic Generations, still great game. Terrible story because it's very simple and doesn't go anywhere. But still one of my favorites. Let's put that in A. Mario and Sonic at the London 2012 Olympic Games. Look, I think all these games were going to end up going in A. Most of these games. Most of these spin-off games are going to end up being put in A or B. But this one was good. This one was really good, actually. Let's put it right here. Oh, whoops. Let's put it right here next to the other Olympic game. Sonic Generations for 3DS. I did not own it, but my little brother, Nick, did. And at the time I'm recording this, it's his 17th birthday tomorrow. So happy birthday, Nick. I love you so much. He let me play it on his 3DS. It was fun. It was nowhere near as good as the main, the console version. But it was alright. It had different levels, I guess, which made it cool. But that's about it. Let's put it in C. Mario and Sonic at the London 2012 Olympic Games again, but this time for the 3DS. Also good. Not as good as, console version. Same thing. Put that in B. Sonic 4 Episode 2. Now, I heard this game was way better, but I've never decided to buy it. Like, I never played it. I don't know why. I should, right? Like, the game, like, if I check now, it costs, like, maybe $10, $12. I should buy it, because I think I played the demo on the iPad. But, I mean, we'll leave it alone just because I never played it. Was Metal Sonic in Sonic 1? Sonic 4 Episode 1? Was that? I don't remember that. So we're going to ignore it too. I don't remember that at all. Sonic Jump, the first one, never played it. Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing Transformed, the better Sonic racing games. Or one of the better Sonic racing games. Better than Sega All-Stars Racing, in my opinion. But not better not that much. There's not much of a gap there. I'll put it in front of it, like that. But the transforming gimmick was awesome. It was really cool. It was sick. Sonic Dash. I remember playing Sonic Dash when it first came out and Sonic looked horrible and the game didn't have a whole lot of content going on or characters. And then I remember when it got better and it added all these, other characters, Shadow, Silver. I remember trying to grind out to unlock them. Super fun mobile game, but at the same time, it is just a mobile game. But it's a good one, so let's put it in B. Sonic Lost World. Oh, you guys are going to hate me for this. Sonic Lost World is one of the most underrated Sonic games ever. It is gorgeous. It has a different take on what a Sonic game is. I think it was fairly polished, I think. The parkour mechanic was not so good, at least on the Wii U version, it wasn't so good. The 3DS version, it was way better, and more fun to use. But this game gets hate all the time. It sucks. Its story was whatever. It had some weird choices with dialogue. It got serious randomly, and it got really low at some point for Sonic, which again, it comes out of the blue, I don't know. Tails acts like a little bitch the whole game. It's just... It's still a good game, though. I think it's a good game. We're going to put that at near the top of the B list. I think it's a good game. Sonic Lost World for 3DS. That's the one that I owned first, because I had a 3DS before I had a Wii U. I love the 3DS version. It holds a special place in my heart, and that's the one that people hate the most. But, Hell yeah, I'll put that on the lower end of the B rank. I think it's a good game too. Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Winter Games. I think this is in 2014, Sochi, I think it is. This is the one Mario and Sonic game that I didn't own, that I don't own now. Again, I think it came out when I didn't have a Wii U, and then after I got the Wii U, I didn't care to get it. It just didn't do nothing for me. I'm sure it's a good game too, but there was a point when these games were coming out like every 2 years, and it was just like, how much more different can you make this game? Like, what can you do that'll make me want to buy it compared to all the other Olympic games? I think this is the Sonic Jump I was talking about. Sonic Jump Fever, I think. It's whatever. It's mid. Whatever. C, I guess. I don't know. Sonic Boom, Shattered Crystal for 3DS. I own that game. Also super mid. I beat it pretty quickly. I mean, it's a game. It exists. It's polished, I guess. I got nothing else going on for it, to be honest. Let's put it in D. Sonic Boom Rise Lyric, D. This game sucks. I don't have to explain it to you guys. It sucks. Go play it yourself if you really want. I remember when I got it, I was like, oh, I knew this was the worst Sonic game ever before even buying it. But I was like, I'm a Sonic fan. I gotta see this through. I gotta see what all the hype is about. What all the talk is about. Because I was genuinely excited for Sonic Boom. I was on board with the design choices that were made to the characters. Except Knuckles. But then I got used to him. And I really thought this game would have been something. And it would have if not put on the Wii U and if given the proper development time. But no, we don't get nice things as Sonic fans. Not all the time. So that's a D rank. If there was an F rank, I would put it in the F rank. Sonic Runners. Is this the original Sonic Runners? Yes. This I played. It was good also. Fun. I didn't play it for so long because it didn't last for that long. It was good. C rank. Alright, what's next? Sonic Dimension. Oh, the Sonic DLC or expansion for Sonic, or for Lego Dimensions, I mean. I did own this. I do own this. I remember asking for it for like my birthday. I was turning 16 that year, and I was willing to get a whole game and all these Lego pieces just to play the Sonic expansion. And it was really fun. It was really fun. But the thing is, it's not like a full-length game. It's not like the whole story, revolves around Sonic. The whole game is not about Sonic. It's just he has a small little story in it. It's an expansion for a reason. But it was good. It was fun. But it didn't do nothing else for me. So, like, after I beat it once, I never touched that game again. So, C. Sonic Dash 2. This is the Sonic Boom version. It's whatever. It's not as good as the first one. D, I guess. I don't know. Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Everyone loves this game. Some may consider it to be the best Sonic game of all time. And after trying it, I haven't beaten it yet. I'm sorry, don't kill me. After playing it for the first time all the way through, or almost all the way through, in Sonic Origins, I definitely see why people love it so much. It is really fun. There's something that's really cinematic about it, and it's crazy. It's a game that's still 2D. There's no voice acting, there's no dialogue, but you can understand what's going on in the game so very clearly, and that to me is amazing. That in itself puts it at a B or higher, but the thing is, it plays really well too. It's got some awesome level design, some great music. So I'm gonna put Sonic 3 at an A. Alright, Mario and Sonic at the Rio 2016 Olympic Games. This was for the 3DS. Again, fun, whatever. I'm getting tired of these, to be honest. B. Mario and Sonic the Rio 2016. I have this, but I didn't like it so much, to be honest. I didn't. It didn't do nothing for me. Let's put it at C. Sonic Boom, Fire and Ice. Never owned it, never will. And if I did, it'd probably be a D, so no. Sonic Runners Adventure, I think. Adventure? I don't remember owning this. Never played it. Skip. Sonic Mania. Sonic Mania, the one classic Sonic game besides Sonic 3 that I can say I loved. I loved it. I loved everything about it. The music was slamming. The graphics were amazing. such a good way to celebrate Sonic's 25th anniversary. A. Sonic Forces Speed Battle. Probably the most fun I've had with a Sonic mobile game. So, but it's still just a mobile game. But I'll put it above Sonic Dash. So that's a B. Sonic Forces. Ha! I'm kidding. I'm kidding. This game could have been so much. It has a soundtrack that I like a lot, except Classic Sonic. But I love the soundtrack for the most part. The game looks pretty. It's a very pretty game, but it didn't hit anywhere. It didn't hit with anything, to be honest with you. Infinite's character design hit, I guess, but that was it. His voice was good, but I'm not getting into it. C. Sorry, it's just not good. Sonic Drift. D. This game, never played it. Team Sonic Racing. Okay, this game also gets a lot of unnecessary hate. I understand, okay, I get it. Alright, this game did not get any support after release, which sucked. No one knew about it, so no one played it online. But by itself, the racing game at its core is really fun. They got rid of the transform mechanic, but it's okay. I think the idea of the whole game being based around Sonic and the characters from Sonic and level designs, just levels taken from Sonic games, that alone was awesome, and this also has one of the best soundtracks in any Sonic game. I'm putting Team Sonic Racing at an A with the others. If anything, it's my favorite out of the three. Sonic Colors Ultimate, I have the same exact opinions about Sonic Colors Ultimate that I would have for Sonic Colors. That's just the truth. This says, I think it says it's the Switch version, but I owned it on Xbox One and Series X. So let's put that underneath the original. I still love it though. It's a good game. It's a good game. You guys don't understand. It's a good game. Sonic Origins. Really good way to celebrate the classics. The animations that they did for them were awesome. But, you know, that never fails. It's always good. When there's animation for a Sonic game, it always delivers. Always. I'll put it in B. Right down the middle. It was good. Sonic Frontiers. Oh man. I still need to do a whole review for this game, to be honest. I just haven't brought myself to do it. But let's just be honest. I'm going to be honest. This is my favorite Sonic game ever. Again, I think that says Switch on the top left corner, if I'm not mistaken, but I own it on Series X, and it's amazing. It's amazing. I look at it now that it's been a few months since its release, and yeah, there's a lot that this game could improve on. It really can improve. It is not perfect by any means necessary. If anything, there's a lot of work that needs to be done. But the foundation that this game is laying for the future of Sonic, perfect. Perfect. Music, perfect. Okay. Sonic's character, back to its true form. Perfect. Story, it was okay. It was good. It was a good story. Could have been better, but it's okay. We'll get that one good story soon. I know we will. Sonic Frontiers, S rank. Okay, what's next? I lost track because there's so many games I never tried. Sonic Wacky Worlds? The fuck? Nope. What's the one next to it? I see Tails and a... Nope. Sonic Game World? Nope. Wow, there's a lot of games out there that I never knew existed. Sonic and Knuckles. I mean, you could put that with Sonic 3, right? I guess. It's called Sonic 3 and Knuckles, so... let's just put that right next to it. A. I'm really trying to remember what these classic Sonic games are. Sonic Drift 2. Never played it. Knuckles Chaotix. Never played it. Tails. Whatever. I never played any of the Tails games. Sonic Labyrinth. No. Sonic the Fighters. I actually did a video on this last year. You should check it out. It was pretty fun. Sonic the Fighters is a funny game that I'm sure is even more fun when you play with like friends. So, Let's put it right down the middle. It's a B. It's a fun game. It's a fun fighting game. It's a lot of spamming and stuff, but it looks cool. It's a good arcade. It's a good arcade game. Sonic 3D Blast. Hell no. Hell no. I hated that game. Sonic Eraser? Sonic Schoolhouse? No. 3D Blast again? I don't get the difference. Sonic Jam? Never played. Sonic R I've played, and as a kid I liked it. The music was everything. Living in the City is still slaps. But it's not good. It's not a good game. It's not. D. Sonic Adventure. Oh, I know that game. Sonic Adventure. There's been a lot of debate recently on which Sonic Adventure is better, the first or second. And I vote for Sonic Adventure 2. Like, I will always vote for Sonic Adventure 2. But Sonic Adventure is good too. It's really good, but then I realize now that I hate playing as everyone else. Except, like, Sonic. I mean, Sonic's stories is good, it's fun, his levels are fun. Tails is the same thing, except he has this heroic moment in the end, which is nice. Knuckles is easy, super easy. I actually prefer them in Sonic Adventure than I do in Sonic Adventure 2, but it's still whatever. Amy, her levels suck because she can't control well, she's super slow. Big, it's easy if you know what you're doing, but if you don't know what you're doing, it's horrible. But it doesn't do nothing to enhance the experience. Gamma's was kind of fun, I guess. You just shoot around, just spam buttons. And then Adventure, you know, you play a Super Sonic at the end. I mean, that's it. But it's a classic. It's fun. I will put it at a B. I will put it at B. It's a good game. And it's got amazing music also. But I'll put it at a high B. Sonic Adventure 2. Doesn't matter which version of Sonic Adventure 2 it is. I love it. It's going to be a high A. Because even though I love Sonic Adventure 2 more than Adventure 1, it's still not perfect at all. Because again, I realize now, growing up, that I only like playing as Sonic and Shadow. Sonic's level design is fun. I don't know if he controls better. I don't think he controls better in Adventure 2. Like, not that much better than Adventure 1. Like his spin dash, I hate it in Adventure 2. I never use it because it's just really bad to me. But the levels were way better. They feel more like Sonic today. The story was outstanding. You know, I don't think Adventure 1 story touches Adventure 2 story. But when it comes to gameplay, Tails is, again, it's like Gamma. You just shoot around, it's whatever. It's cool, I guess. Knuckles and Rouge, no. Music slaps for Knuckles' stages, but that's it. Like that is it. I will not touch those stages. No. But Sonic Adventure is a great game. It is a great game, so A. Same thing, Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. I played it all the time, but we already have Adventure 2 up there. We already have it, so let's just leave it alone. To me, it's the same thing. Adventure 2 Battle, I mean, whatever. Okay, fine. I'll grab it and I'll put it next to it. Because I did play Adventure 2 Battle first growing up, and the multiplayer, I would play it against my cousins all the time. Super fun, but nothing crazy. Sonic Advance. Now, these games I wish I played. Maybe one day I'll get the chance to, because they should really bring them over to like the Switch. That would be awesome. But I never played Advance, so let's leave that alone. And it's funny because I owned the Game Boy Advance, but I didn't own Sonic games for it. I had like Mario Kart. I had Cars, the movie, the game, which I played the most, to be honest. But that's about it. Sonic Adventure DX. You know, I should be honest with myself now that I'm seeing Adventure DX here, because I always look at them the same way, but the original Adventure, I guess I never played because I never owned a Dreamcast. Adventure DX is what I owned. And then when it came out for 360, I bought it, and that's the one I play now on my Series X. So, Sonic Adventure DX is the version that I play, with the updated models and such. So, it's still the same. The opinion is the same. I'll put it, where did I have it? High B. It's a high B. It's a B+. Okay, Sonic the Hedgehog 2. I remember beating this game for the first time on the Sonic Classic Collection for the DS. I remember beating it like on Sonic's 25th anniversary. Like I made it a goal to beat that game, and it was great. It was fun. It was fun. Is it better than Sonic the Hedgehog 3 though? I don't think so. I don't think so. Let's put that at a high B also. God, there's so many games. Sonic has had so many games. Sonic Battle I have played. One of my neighbors growing up had it, and he let me play it. I wish I owned it because the concept of a Sonic fighting game is just really cool to me. I still think we need a new one. Either that or just port this over to the Switch or something, please. I don't remember much of it, but whatever I did play was super fun, but nothing amazing. So let's put that at C. Sonic Heroes. This game gets talked about in like the weirdest way. Like people either like it or they don't like it. I'm always looking at Twitter and like it's split, and I love it. I love it. It's one of my favorite Sonic games ever. I love it more than Adventure. I know that for sure. I do. This is the GameCube version, which I think was the most polished. I did play that, but the one I owned was for the original Xbox, which again, it plays the same way. There's no like real bugs or glitches to it. I love Sonic Heroes. It was just so much fun. It's my childhood. This game defines my childhood. Oh God. Sonic Heroes is an A. It's an A. It's a really good game. It doesn't play the best. It's super slippery. It's hard to control. But once you learn how to control this game, it's so much fun. It's so much fun. The comment section for this, whoever gets this far in this video, whoever gets to the end, is gonna be so mad at me. This, I don't know what that is. Shadow the Hedgehog I used to own growing up, and I loved it. The idea of Shadow with the gun was so badass to me. I never finished it, and then I ended up losing the game. Like, I lost it. I don't know what happened to it. I never beat it at all. Like, I had to look it up online, all the endings. Looking back at it now, this wasn't the best choice to make for Shadow. But we got the 4Kids voice cast for the first time, and they are my favorite, or one of my favorites, voice cast. At least for Shadow. Jason Griffith, his Shadow is unmatched in my opinion. This is going to be a D though. It's going to be a D. Multiplayer was fun though. Shooting my friends and cousins as Shadow. Sonic Rush. Oh, that's a good one. Sonic Rush is really good. I still own it. I finished it. I remember just loving it. It's the first ever Sonic Boost game. Let's put that at B. Blaze the Cat. She's amazing. Sonic Riders. Oh my God. You can't beat the classics. Sonic Riders. It's so much fun. In terms of gameplay, this is the best one, in my opinion. I still own it. Again, I owned it for the original Xbox. So let's put that bad boy. Again, it's a spin-off game, but it's really good. Well, I put the other spin. You know what? Put that in A. Yep. Now that I'm looking at this list, as we get to the end, there's going to be a lot of changing I'm going to do. But we'll put that there for now. Sega Sonic Friends. No. Never played it. Sonic 06. I mean, look, this game I consider to be one of Sonic's worst games ever. It had lots of it had lots of cool moments, and it could have been something nice. But like, even if this game was amazing, right? Even if it played amazing, we would have had the same story. It still would have ended up with Sonic getting murdered in cold blood. It would have ended up with Elise kissing him to bring him back to life, which we didn't need. It's just cutscenes are ugly. The model, the model in CG, this model for Sonic was good. It was really good. Like looking at the CGI cutscenes, the CG cutscenes, they were so freaking good, man. They're really, really good. But that's where all the money went. All the money was thrown into those cutscenes, and there's only like 5 of them, 6 of them maybe. You know, it just no. But surprisingly enough, I'm not gonna put it at D. because again, I loved it growing up. I loved it so much growing up. When it first came out and I first got to play it, it was so much fun to me. And I've beaten it several times, more times than I am proud to say on this microphone. It's better than Sonic Forces in my... I'll play Sonic 06 over Sonic Forces. That's saying something. I'll put it here. That's weird to say. Despite all the hate I'm giving it, there's something about it that I will pick it up again. And I'll play it from the beginning again, just for the hell of it. So, whatever, Sonic 06. You can chill there for now. Sonic Rivals. Never played it. Always wanted to. It was for the PSP. I never owned the PSP. Sonic and the Secret Rings. Okay, so I recently played Sonic and the Secret Rings over from the beginning, and it's crazy how good it is in comparison to Sonic and the Black Knight. I actually think the levels, like the worlds that Sonic runs through in this game, are way better than Sonic and the Black Knight, but Black Knight controls better. I'm gonna put them together. I'll put them together. I think it's a B. I think it gets hate on. I mean, again, rightfully so when it comes to its controls. Weirdly controlled. We didn't need that whole gyro stuff, you know, motion controls. We did not need that. But it's fun. It's fun if you know how to play and you level up Sonic. It's a fun game. With again, music that slaps. You know, my old intro, I call it old now, in case you haven't seen my intro. I hope you guys liked it. Yeah, I mean, I took my intro from that game. It's you know, I don't need to justify it anymore. I'm sorry. I've already made, I'm sure, like very questionable decisions with this tier list that I'm sure a lot of you are going to criticize me for, but that's okay. That's fine. Sonic and the Secret Rings, I think, is a B. Let's see. We're almost done. By the looks of it, you would think we're not almost done, but we're almost done. Sonic Rush Adventure, another fun game that I had for the DS. I love it more than Sonic Rush, to be honest with you. I do. I do love it more than Sonic Rush. The whole adventure part to it was so fun. Exploring, doing the whole map thing. The levels were more fun in my opinion. It looked slightly better, I think, graphically, just a little bit. I remember doing that boss battle where you fight this guy named Johnny. You get to race him. It's fun. It's a good game. Sonic Rush Adventure, put it there. The original Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. You cannot beat the classics. I just said that. Such a fun game. Probably one of the best out of, well, now that I'm seeing the list, no, it's not one of the best ones. But this is the one that started it all, and it was super fun. Good game. Sonic Rivals 2 I did play. I never owned it, but my cousin had a PSP and he let me play it, and I beat all of Sonic's story. I think the highlight of this game is Race to Win, the song. You know, the song that goes like this. Yeah. Really good song. Always catchy to me. This is not a great racing game. It's not. It really isn't. But you know, I had fun with it, you know, and I'm sure if I played it again, I would like it. But I'm sure, you know, just in comparison to all the other Sonic games here on this list, yeah, it's a C, a low C. Sonic CD, no. It's actually the one game in Sonic Origins that I haven't played, and if you saw my Halloween video, you'll know why I don't like this game. But the intro is amazing. But I'm gonna put that bad boy at a high D. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I'm so sorry. But I have to. Sonic Riders Zero Gravity. This one I loved a lot. It had a better story. Music. Ungravify. I can't pronounce the song title. One of my favorites in the franchise, in the whole series. I actually put it above Sonic Riders. Not in terms of gameplay, even though the Zero Gravity mechanic was sick. But the motion controls throw it off. I can't remember if this game allows you to play without motion controls. If it does, then I'll put it above Riders. But I love it. I love it. I'll put it at A. Mario Sonic at the Olympic Games for the DS. Also fun. I actually played this version more than the Wii version. Where did I put? Yep, I put it above it. Really good. Super fun. Sega Superstars Tennis, I own that as well. It was also fun, nothing crazy. So let's put that bad boy at a B. I actually played the DS version more, but I also owned it for 360. Sonic Chronicles. We're ending this bad boy off on a high note. Sonic Chronicles, The Dark Brotherhood. I remember being so hyped for this game. And it was fun for me growing up. And then I got to a point where I couldn't get past it, you know? I couldn't finish it. And my save file is still there on my DS. It's just, it's not a good game. The character designs are ugly. Cute sometimes. If you tilt your head and just stare at him for a while, he's kind of cute. But no. Sonic Chronicles The Dark Brotherhood is a D. I'll put it in the middle. It's better than Sonic Boom though. Yeah. Oh god. What a list we have here. Yeah, now that we're done, let me change some things because I realized that like it's tough to put some games at an A rank, especially when they're like spin-offs, you know? It's a spin-off game. You know, they're fun, you know, which makes them an A, but they're still spin-offs. So I'm going to drop all the spin-offs. Yeah, I'm going to drop them all down one rank. Okay? Like the A's and S's should be for the main series games, to be honest with you. So let's just do this real quick. The spin-offs. So like Sonic Riders, Zero Gravity, like again. Yeah, we'll put the spin-offs there. Team Sonic, I mean, you know what? Give me 1 second to finish this list. Hold on. I gotta fix this mess.
12 seconds later.
Okay. I think I fixed it. I tweaked some of them around. The S rank and I mean, it's because of this list. This list has all the Sonic games, so it's tough. But in my opinion, looking back at it, the S ranks and the A ranks should only be for like the main titles, right? Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games should not be an A rank in terms of what this list is. Like that means I look at it the same way I look at Adventure 2 and Heroes, and that's not the case. So they all got knocked down a peg. And some got put in, like the mobile games, I knocked them down a peg too because, again, that means I would, like if I put Sonic Forces Speed Battle back up to like B, that means I love it just as much as I do Sonic and Secret Rings, Sonic Riders, and that's not the case. It's not. Truthfully speaking, it's not the case. But this looks to be kind of complete. And I think I'm happy with it. I can't say I'm surprised with this list. Yeah, I can't say I'm surprised with this list for the most part. I did not know what to expect going into this, but I'm kind of happy with it. And I hope you guys enjoyed too. This was a lot of fun to do, a lot of fun to make, and I actually think I'll do a few more because it's fun for me too. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching. It means the world to me. If you like what you heard, if you like what you saw, if you had a good time with me, please do me a favor. Like, comment, subscribe. It means the world to me. Thank you guys so much for all your love and support. I will see you all very, very soon. But for now, this is rksonic signing off. Thank you guys so much, and have a great night.